So unfortunately, we haven't received an update from Bonita Gardens, but we will be going to tour the property very soon here. Welcome back to an episode of More Hunts. Tonight we're going to be getting into Dallas to see what $1,500 can get you here. I feel like the vibes are nice in Dallas. The culture is nice. It's not too wild. Houston. But we have a good time. Yeah. So today we're going to be seeing what $1,500 can get you. We have 3 different options we're going to be looking at tonight. You know I like to get into it. So we're going to be looking at this apartment here. We're going to be looking at Trinity out on Singleton Boulevard. And that area gets a little mixy. 4.9 stars, 1 reviews, move-in special. Now open, secure up to 8 weeks free, period. We're going to be looking at the studio floor plan. I think they only have one of these up here. Let me just check. They go all the way to $1,770 for their 1 bedroom, 1 bath. That's not too bad. We didn't even get into the range. What was the range? $1,300 to $3,000 for a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom option. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to be looking at 504 square feetage. This is going to be for $1,325. So let's go ahead and get into it to see what it's actually giving. Now, 504 is a little bit small, no shade. It kind of gives cage, but it does. I'm sorry. Getting into the door. Why we so close? I feel kind of claustrophobic in here, no shade. It does feel very like tight knit. Like, girl, I'm a slim girl, but Lord have mercy. Love the urban mud room. Don't like the fridge being right there. I really don't like it being at the front next to the door. I just feel like that's a disaster waiting to happen. There's a lot of storage in here, and it's a lot of cabinetry. We love to see it. Now, I'm not a fan of these hall chins. Yes, that's what I call them. Hall chins, hallway kitchens. I don't like them. I'm sorry. I like my kitchen in its own compartment. I like my kitchen in its own compartment, period. Get into the main space. Okay. It's not bad. You know, it is small. It is kind of small. Just a little bit, you know. But getting into the bathroom is pretty decent. I like the bathroom. It looks like a full-size bathroom. We don't have a studio. We don't have a studio bathroom, so that's good. That's good, you know. The bedroom gets a lot, the whole main space gets a lot of natural light, so that's really good too. And then you also have like a little bar area for you to sit. So I'm glad how they incorporated this. This is not bad for $1,300. This is probably one of the better studios I've seen since being out in Dallas. So this is cute. You know, I would say this is definitely worth the price. Oh, and they also have some amenities here. So they have like a bar. It looks like lounge area here for their amenities. Okay, period. Yes. I don't think it gets any better than that at $1,300. So that's, you know, I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that we have good apartments. It's not a 1 bedroom, but, you know, if you're comfortable with a studio, then you're good. You're good to go. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. So the next one, I think these next ones are a little bit newer, if I'm not mistaken. I did these on my TikTok, but I did the other floor plan. I didn't do the floor plan that I'm going to be viewing today. So looking at these, it's a range of $1,300 to $2.1K. The zip code is 75215 for a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom option. This range is $2K is not bad for a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. All about the specials. Why is the specials not on here? We need to see the specials today. $1,300, so same type of range for 540 square feetage. That's not bad. That's not bad. I want to see which ones they have available. Okay. Okay, this is the one. Getting into the door. Okay. You know, it's dark over here just a little bit, but it's not bad. Getting into the crevices. Nobody told them to put this monkey portal. What is this? Oh! Trash. What is going on? Oh my gosh. And then like the corners look a little dingy. Just a little dingy. Like, hmm. Uh. Moving down here, okay, it's the same kind of setup, just a little bit, but we don't have a hall chin. It's just a hallway to the bedroom. It's like more of a soft loft. I like soft lofts because they do kind of still give the bedroom like aesthetic, but it's like it's still kind of open. It's like a loft. The bathroom is pretty decent now. The bathroom is not as big as the last one that we seen, but it's something like. I like a more spacious bathroom, so that's my only problem with that bathroom. Getting down here, hopefully that's the washer and dryer. Getting down here, I like this living room space. I really do. It's very cozy. You can decorate this. You can do a lot with this. It kind of feels like a pocket in the home, like a cul-de-sac. You know what I mean? It gives, like it eats. The kitchen's a nice size. That countertop is so small. But I guess if you wanted to, you can put like a little island or decorate it the way that you want it to. But I like how they have the fireplace, and I like how they have a place to put the TV. That was really cute. That was really, really cute. And for $1,300, if it comes with the fireplace, that's a really good deal. If it doesn't, it's still cute because you still have that whole wall to kind of do whatever you want to do, whether it's art, whether it's decor, whether you paint it or make it an accent wall. So I really feel like they don't have any amenities here. Okay, I know where this building is at, South Dallas. Okay, a lounge area. Kind of gives, okay, gym. Why is it yellow? Okay. It kind of gives like college, like student housing. It does. It kind of gives student housing just a little bit, but it's cute. 1,300, I definitely say. This apartments are still like if I was looking to move here, it would be on the list. Yeah. Okay, so the last one we're going to be viewing is called The Residence at North Dallas. It's going to be out in 75287. Now, I don't know where that's at. Timberland, yeah, no. 3.6 stars, 57 reviews, trash. $814 to $1,900 for a 2-bathroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2-bedroom option, which is pretty good. Save $500 to $2,000 when you move in by 11:30. Terms apply. Limited time only. Okay. I wonder what floor plans they have. I know with this one they're a little less. So maybe we could do a 1-bedroom and not have to do a studio and still be equivalent to like what we would be paying if we were to stay in the other ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom for $775. This goes for around how much does this go around for? $990. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the 775 square feet one. It starts for around $990, which is just barely under $1,000. So getting into the door. Whoa. Who put these locks on here like this? This is not, no. What makes a secure door is correct and proper lock spacing. Okay? What is going on? Corners are dingy and dirty. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it right now. The space looks here. The price is, okay, we have to reflect on the price. It's not bad for the price right now. Water damage. Roachy. This is crazy. Oh my God. Get into the main space. Ooh, is this a roach portal? Oh yes. Mm-mm. They're losing points. You know, I'm gonna have to take a good maybe 250 off right now. So you know we're in the 700s. The main space is decent. I like the accent brick wall, the brick accent wall. I do like that. That's really cute. You know, it feels very dystopic. And y'all thought I was playing. Y'all think I'd be dramatic when I be calling out water damage. And look, stain on the ceiling. That is crazy. That is crazy. Getting into the kitchen. I like this window in here. I really do. You do have to bring your own washer and dryer, but it is under 1,000, so that makes sense. These corners are just very scary. Just a little bit, you know. They have a roach sink. And the kitchen, I feel like it could have been a little better. But you know, it's standard for $990. It's not bad. Getting into the bathroom, now the room, I'm not sure if there was another entrance around here. Okay, it is. So it's two entrances, one to the bathroom and then one to the room. Getting into the bedroom, pissy. Getting into the bedroom, I do like the spacing here. The space is cute. It is. I will say that the natural light is nice. I don't have any complaints about the bedroom. I think the bedroom is decent. I just don't like how dark the carpets are, but they're not extremely pissy, so that's not too bad. Play. Now, I don't like this. This just kind of gives like mini vanity, easy bake vanity. Easy bake vanity. It doesn't give grown. It's not. And the tub and shower gives hotel. It really does. You know, it looks clean in here though. The bathroom doesn't look dirty, so that's good. I don't know where's the toilet? Was the toilet? Oh, the toilet was in there. Okay. Okay, overall, this one's not so bad, I guess. The closet is just way too small. Way too small. I'm gonna need more closet space. I feel like they could have distributed space in here a little bit better. And they could have secured this door and it would have been a steal, but I'm still taking around $200 off. I feel like a good range, a sweet spot in Dallas to get a good apartment, whether it's a studio or a one bedroom, it's going to be around that $1,300 to $1,500 range. Now I know some people who do have a one bedroom bathroom for $1,200, but those are at new builds and whatnot. So you just got to find the deals when they happen, and in the right time of the years. Y'all, we didn't search down tonight. No rat portals. We did see some roach portals. We did. But $1,500, you can do a lot. You just gotta look at in the right places and in the right area. Yeah. Make sure you are looking thoroughly through those reviews. Thoroughly, please. But it's been a night. It's been a good night. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Mar Hunt. We will be back with another episode coming up this week. Make sure you stay tuned, turn on post notifications, subscribe, like the video, and share. If you haven't followed my socials are in the links below. I will see y'all later. Have a good night. 続きはCMの後で